knowledge, and now I'm full, and I'm ready to sing some songs. How about you guys?
Let's do it.
All right, Mitzi, you got any emotions for us? 1, 2, 3, here we go. I will call upon the Lord, who is ready to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. Come on. The Lord liveth, and blessed be the rock, and may the God of our salvation be exalted. The Lord liveth, and blessed be the rock, and may the God of our salvation be exalted. Start again. Here we go. I will call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. The Lord liveth, and blessed be the rock, and may the God of our salvation be exalted. The Lord liveth, and blessed be the rock, and may the God of our salvation be exalted. This morning, all of them. Give me everything we got. This is for the children. Here we go. I will call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. The Lord liveth, and blessed be the rock, and may the God of our salvation be exalted. The Lord liveth, and blessed be the rock, and may the God of our salvation be exalted. We're gonna try another one. This is called All in All. It's like some old school stuff. You know what I mean? Go back to the 90s right now. You are my strength. Sing it with us. Come on, here we go. You are my strength when I am weak. You are the treasure that I seek. You are my all in all. Seeking you as a precious jewel. Lord, to give up I'd be a fool. You are my all in all. Sing Jesus. Jesus, Lamb of God, worthy is your name. Jesus, Lamb of God, worthy is your name. Taking my sin, my cross, my shame, rising again, I praise your name. You are my all in all. When I fall down, you pick me up. When I am dry, you fill my cup. You are my all in all. Sing Jesus, Jesus, Lamb of God, worthy is your name. Jesus, Lamb of God, worthy is your name. First verse, Mitzi,
songs.
Hey, thanks so much to Matt for coming up here and
Yeah,
helping us
super
lead songs.
great.
It's a lot of fun.
Super
It's a lot
great
of
to
fun.
have him here.
He's an okay guitar player.
He's okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll keep him.
Good
We'll
bud.
keep him. So after after our last video, our FOB time, we got some really, really fun pictures from Luther Ranch. Oh my gosh. So Gretchen sent us some pictures of the horses and a cow who were like all in on FOB, and I love it. Thank you, Gretchen. Oh, look at them. They're so sweet and so great.
They need some downtime. Whoa.
Like totally chilling in the sun.
My God.
They know how to do it right down there at Luther Ranch.
What's up, cows?
Yeah, did you know there were cows at Luther Ranch?
I think I did.
It's like a legit ranch.
Hey,
I mean,
cow.
like, it's like a farm.
Hey,
There's
horse.
like, yeah, stuff that happens
That's
there.
awesome.
It's so cool. And you know what else happens there?
Cooking out under the stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And archery.
Archery. Yeah.
And all kinds of super fun things. And right now, we are going to hear a story from two of our rostered folks in the Southeastern Synod who spend time at Luther Ranch with their church and with the Synod office.
Yeah.
And so let's hear them now.
Hi, I'm Pastor Jill Henning. I'm the assistant to the bishop for leadership and administration for the Southeastern Synod.
And I'm Pastor Matt Henning, pastor at Community of Grace Lutheran Church in Grayson, Georgia. We have had a wonderful time at Luther Ranch with our men's retreat and family retreats. We've had hiking and canoe rides. There's horseback riding and all kinds of things to do. There's a labyrinth to explore and to deepen your spiritual life.
And I have just missed being at camp to be able to have synod meetings, a chance to step away and gather with our deans and with our SASLEO, Southeastern Synod Lutheran Youth Organization, to have an opportunity to just step away and be in nature and take a break from the world. So we can't wait to see you back at camp.
Hope you join us soon.
Oh,
Yeah, the Hennings are great, folks.
yeah, they are great.
Did you see that little horse they had with them?
I know.
I mean, the
It's
one
really
that he
fun.
had a little horse in his lap, and she had one that's sitting on the table there.
No, Chandler, that was their puppy. That was their puppy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next.
Yeah, so first let's say though that we really appreciate them sharing that there are lots of ways to come to camp. So we've been talking about coming as a summer staffer, we've been talking about coming as a camper, but they bring their church. Like, did you know you could do that? Did you know you could come with your church back to camp? Small groups, we can help you stay safe and plan a retreat and get you back out in nature or labyrinth, and you can do that at any of our sites. So we really appreciate them doing that, and we love hosting our synods and our congregations on our sites. Mm-hmm. And so now the story, I'm going to try really hard because I'm so proud of this next young lady that we're about to hear from. Her name is Corinne, and not only is she sharing her camp story because she grew up here, but friends, she is also a volunteer for camp. She's been calling folks. She's a part of our young alum group who has decided camp is important to them, and they want to make sure that camp is here for generations to come. And so she's been calling volunteers for Day of Giving. Makes me so proud. And she is a monthly donor. She is a monthly donor. She said, I can give up a coffee once a month, and I can give $5 to camp. And I'm so proud of her and all of her friends that she's helped recruit to make today the success that it is and how special it is. So kudos to Corinne, and let's hear her story now.
Hello, my name is Corinne, and I'm currently a student at Appalachian State University. I was a camper at Luther Ranch for as long as possible. I served on staff in 2019 and hope to again this coming summer. How has camp affected my life? Well, I truly would not be here today without Luther Ridge, considering that my parents and one set of my grandparents met at camp. Camp has brought many wonderful, loving friends and family into my life who spark joy every day. There's not a single day that goes by that I don't talk to a friend that I have met through camp. I live out my daily life in the way that camp has taught me, constantly lifting others up, and if you were a counselor, you know what I'm talking about, making deposits. I plan to become a teacher, and I cannot wait to take my counselor skills and apply them to my classroom to ensure that all of my students feel loved. I already use some of these skills in my field experiences, specifically risk management. I hope to see you this coming summer, whether that be as a camper, counselor, care leader, pastor, guest, or just a smiling face. Peace.
That was so awesome. Thank you, Corinne, for sharing your story. And I'll just say, Corinne is an unbelievable counselor in the midst of a group of unbelievable counselors across at all of our sites. And one little personal thing I share, my son calls Corinne my best friend. He'll say, "Where's my best friend at?"
Aww.
And so come to camp, and Corinne will definitely become your best friend. She is a great counselor.
Yeah, great leader. I mean, it's just wonderful. And friends, I hope that you see what we see when we hear stories like that from folks like Corinne. That being at camp and being on summer staff is life-changing. She nailed it. She's going to carry those skills that she learned as a summer camp counselor into her classroom, and she's already being intentional about that. Risk management, how we care for the safety of campers, and making deposits into the lives of those people that God puts in front of us that we serve and care for. And so we're really proud of Corinne, and we're proud of all of our summer staff, all those who are a part of making this ministry as powerful and as awesome as it is. So I don't have an update this hour with lunch and all the fun things that were going on. We're still trying to get all that together, but I promise to have an update for you at the 3 o'clock hour. But remember, friends, we are working towards a goal of 300 gifts. 150 of those we want to be recurring gifts, monthly gifts, subscription gifts, whatever you want to call them. We want 150 of those, and we want 150 above and beyond gifts. And you guys are nailing it. You're doing so great, and we're so thankful for your participation in this day. It's back to camp day of giving. And also remember, you can be registering for camp. What a great day to sit down in front of the computer when your child gets home from school and say, "Hey, what week do you want to go to camp?" and be exploring. And Chandler, what are some of the options for the campers this summer?
Yeah, we've got lots of great options for campers. If you want an on-site experience where you're staying here, you're enjoying a traditional week of camp where you got crafts, where you've got Bible study, where you're forming a cabin group and really getting to know each other. We've got great options at all of our camps for that. If you want to get outside and explore further out into God's creation, we've got great outdoor adventure programs at all of our sites. Luther Rock and Luther Ridge and Luther Springs and Luther Ranch are all getting outdoors in those ways. You can get out on the Nola-Chucky River and go rafting. You can hike the Appalachian Trail. You can get up way up high in the air with some of our challenge towers.
And the new Sky Park
and the
at
new
Luther
Sky
Rock.
Park at Luther Rock. You really need to get out and try that. There's just some great opportunities that are out there. We're also, some of our traditional favorites are happening too. Here at Luther Ridge, we are planning on having Music Week. It's going to look a little different, maybe sound a little different. And for our Adult Music Week campers, please know that we've moved Adult Music Week out of the summer and into right after the end of the summer. So we don't have you here on camp with the large population of youth campers.
Yeah, and I really like, actually, I just want to say that real quick, friends, because what that means is Chandler and his team, they've looked at every single angle of what happens in the summer and what we can hold on to and keep and cherish and still be able to do and be safe, and what we need to adjust in order to keep you safe. And they have worked so hard on that. I'm so proud of your team. And you'll see that. You will see that shift and change because we care about you guys, and we want you to feel and be safe this summer. And they've done an exceptional job doing that.
So that's what you should know about any of our programs this summer that you sign up for, your camper signs up for, is that first and foremost, you'll be safe. Secondly, you'll be welcomed and cared for. And third, you will encounter Jesus. As Jesus walks with us in our lives and ahead of us to the places that we are going. You're going to experience all of that. Oh, and can I share one other program that we have?
Yes.
This is a really exciting one. We have an adult whitewater backpack at Luther Rock this summer. I was actually trying to figure out if I could take a week off of work in the middle of the summer and go do that. I asked my boss, and he just kind of rolled his eyes and walked away. So I guess I can't do that
Maybe
during
we
the
need
summer.
an encore at the
But
end of
adult whitewater backpacks, sign up for that at Luther Rock. Yeah, just great options all around. And of course, keeping folks safe. One of the reasons we wanted to sing so much today and have you all join in with us is because singing is one thing we're really not sure about just yet and how that's going to look and work. Because singing is one of the riskiest things you can do while we're dealing with a virus that comes from being spread by particles in the air. And we're doing it right now with this close cohort of people that we've got here today who have been in a trusted cohort for a while. So when we get to camp, we might sing these in different ways or listen to them in different ways. But always safe, welcomed, Jesus.
Yeah, saved, welcome, and Jesus. Man, does it get any better than that? I love it. All right, friends, if you want to make your gift this hour, please go on to novusway.org and click the green donate button. If you want to mail your check-in, you can send it to P.O. Box 830 in Arden, North Carolina 28704, and that is on the website. And you can shoot me a text message and say that you're putting a check in the mail, and we'll make sure it gets counted towards the 200 because we all know the mail's a little slow right now. So, but we want to make sure it gets counted for the 200 challenge, $200 challenge. So my phone number, if you want to text me, is 803-413-7827. I'm going to say it one more time. 803-413-7827. I've already gotten a couple of those from friends and family, so I thought I would put that out there for you so that you can let us know that you are mailing a check because that counts. That counts towards our goal of 300, even if we don't get it for a couple days from now. So, novusway.org, green donate button, and friends, we will see you in the next hour. More stories, more camp love. Maybe your kids will be home by then, so snag them up and watch together. Thanks. See you then.
Thanks, y'all.